Broadband funding awards in North Carolina, North Dakota, and Florida. A public-private partnership brings broadband to North Georgia. And a summertime retransmission fee battle heats up between Nextar and DirecTV. Those stories and more on This Week in the Broadband Universe. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Craig Corbin. The state of North Carolina has announced nearly $80 million in broadband funding awards. Among the winning service providers, Brightspeed with 4 awards, Lumos with 3, also Blue Ridge Mountain EMC, Cherokee Cablevision, Star Telephone Membership Corporation, and Ting Fiber. 33 awards were made from a total of 104 eligible applications. Funding came via the North Carolina Department of Information Technology GREAT program, Growing Rural Economies with Access to Technology. Tar Heel State has now awarded all $350 million of the ARPA funding that was allocated to the GREAT program. 7 broadband providers in North Dakota will share $37 million in funding announced recently. Of note, all 7 are small rural providers. The recipients are West River Telecom, Red River Communications, Polar Communications, Northwest Communications Cooperative, Nemot Telephone Cooperative, Hallstad Telephone Company, and Griggs County Telephone Company. All the projects will utilize fiber-to-the-home infrastructure. Florida rolling out $247 million for broadband deployments involving 63 projects in 43 counties across the Sunshine State. That from a press release from Governor Ron DeSantis. Previously, the state awarded $226 million through the Broadband Opportunity Grant funding program. Even though it's summer vacation for schools, it's always a good time to hear about support for education. Emergency Connectivity Fund awards totaling nearly $29 million have been announced by the FCC for projects in South Dakota, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Michigan, Massachusetts, Illinois, Idaho, and California. The awards will support 120 schools and school districts, 7 libraries and library systems, along with 4 consortia. More than 8,200 locations in North Georgia will have access to fiber broadband as a result of a public-private partnership between Lumpkin County, Georgia, and Windstream. The $20.4 million project is expected to be completed next year. $13.5 million will come from Windstream. County funding will come from 3 federal sources: the National Telecommunications and Information Administration, the Federal Communications Commission, and the Coronavirus State and Local Fiscal Recovery Funds Program. The 4 communities targeted in the project: Dahlonega, Garland, Auraria, and Nimbleville. Foundation for Rural Service Community Grant Program now accepting applications through the NTCA. That's until September the 5th. NTCA member companies can partner with deserving schools, nonprofit organizations, or first responder teams for grants supporting a wide variety of worthwhile projects. If you'd like more information, check out the Foundation for Rural Service website. DirecTV and Nextar showing all the signs of digging in for what could be a protracted retransmission fee battle. Last week, 159 Nextar local TV stations, along with Nextar's News Nation cable channel, were dropped, leaving 10 million DirecTV subscribers without that programming. DirecTV rejected Nextar's offer to extend the current agreement to October 31st, saying that Nextar was looking to more than double the current fee structure. Prior to the blackout, DirecTV filed an informal complaint with the FCC, alleging that Nextar continues to violate media ownership rules by having de facto control over stations owned by Mission Broadcasting and White Knight in 25 markets where Nextar also owns a top 4 station. Markets affected by the programming blackout include San Francisco, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Philadelphia. Telecom and media sector deal-making remains sluggish. That from S&P Global Market Intelligence data. Transactions in May totaling less than $2 billion compared with $17.59 billion across 99 transactions, that is, during April. The largest media deal of the year so far, Endeavor Group Holdings Incorporated and Zuffa LLC's $9.78 billion acquisition of World Wrestling Entertainment Incorporated. Well, has the saturation point of television subscriptions finally been reached? According to the annual monetization of video survey by The Hub, many consumers are either already there or are very near their maximum number of TV sources and are not actively exploring ways to spend more on additional video entertainment. 43% of those surveyed indicated they were maxed out with an average of 7 sources of TV programming. Half said they're spending more than a year ago, with an average spend of $85 per month. And finally, congratulations are in order for Missouri-based Bluebird Network, a communications infrastructure provider and operator of 2 data centers and more than 11,000 miles of fiber. Bluebird has received a Visionary Spotlight Award from Channel Vision magazine. That's for the 3rd year in a row. The honor in the rural and underserved connectivity category recognizes Bluebird's efforts to offer reliable and secure connectivity to underserved communities throughout the Midwestern United States. In just the past year, Bluebird has added more than 520 new fiber route miles to their network. Congratulations to everyone at Bluebird Network, a well-deserved honor. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on This Week in the Broadband Universe.